Here we go again. Here we go again. It's another vibe. It's another vibe coming up and thing. So, how you all doing? Are you ready to love the dark some more? We're gonna go to 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera by Chillin' Scares, the YouTube channel. Disturbing forest encounters. I know when you live in the concrete jungle, it's kind of odd because a lot of people who live in the concrete jungle never been out in the forest, which you're missing out. No, I used to go into the forest at night on a full moon, but then there's no animals or crazy animals. Where I wouldn't go into the forest, if it's not on my island. No, the forest in South America. Oh no, 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 no. They got way too many crazy stuff there. They got stuff that would like crawl up into your family jewels and stuff there. No, 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 no. Australia, no, 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 no. If the water is the wrong temperature and you dive in there, there's stuff that could like going under your skin and then no, 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 no. But a friendly forest. You understand what I mean? So I guess this might not be friendly forest. It might be otherworldly things there waiting for you. I understand what I'm saying thing. So let's not keep you all waiting too long. Let's go ahead and check the vibe out and explore. Oh boy.
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and from the pattern assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already.
What? He's assessing the situation.
I'm a little freaked out right now, and it's like pitch black outside, and like this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you can see no one was on the road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck.
Oh.
The canopy, the back door's locked right now. I'm scared forever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside. After multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and back home. Later that morning, he found handprints all over his truck, specifically on his back window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
for someone to even have been out there in the first place at that time of night is extremely odd. And it couldn't have been a police officer or anything because no one identified themselves. The person didn't even have a light, and this was in the middle of a pitch black forest. No one ever posted an update on the situation, suggesting that he never found out who was outside his truck that night. Kyle Bergen.
See, that's when you have that time, you know. And listen, I don't like that time. Yeah, I don't like it. But you know, if I'm gonna go out in the middle of the forest like that, there's just way too many crazies out there. Forget the animals and it's the human beings that are the crazy things out there. You understand? It's like clack clack. I want to make sure you hear. You know, you persist. I will be persistent in like, you know what I'm saying? You know, come on now. My man is out there chilling, vibing up and thing, boy. You know. All right, let's see what's next coming.
This was on an early morning jog on a trail in Provo, Utah, when he thought he saw a baby bobcat on the trail up ahead of him. He immediately pulled out his phone and started recording.
There's two of them.
But it wasn't a bobcat, rather it was a baby cougar. The video then shows the mother cougar coming into view.
Well, wait a minute. Is there two of them or what is that?
You! Oh,
That came pouncing, boy. Put it up.
oh, oh, oh. No! Get the f away! Get the f away! Go! 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 No! No! Go away!
Just the pouncing
Go away,
that
please
thing's
go away.
doing, boy.
Oh! Oh! Nice and slow. Come on! Ah!
Rah. You gotta use your voice deeper than that, bro. Yeah, there you go.
No!
Oh, that didn't
Kyle
work
is left in
neither.
a standoff with the cougar as he slowly backs away, trying to scare it off with loud noises. But the cougar continues to follow him, and at times even lunges at him. At one point, Kyle turns his head away from the animal so as not to trip as he's backing up. This prompts the cougar to try and attack, getting within only feet of him.
Go away! No! Face, dude. Trying to attack you, your eyes are looking away from you.
Yeah.
Dude!
See?
No, go away! Go away! No! No! Yeah, get away from me. Face.
Now you're turning
The
around.
encounter lasts for an entire 6 minutes. It ends when Kyle throws a large rock, scaring the animal into running away.
That's the first. That's what he should have done.
Cougar encounters with hikers are extremely dangerous and can often result in a much worse outcome. Had Kyle tried to run or failed to look and sound intimidating, the animal's instincts to chase and commit to an attack would have kicked in.
See, people take animals for granted. No, they could think, and they think just as good as humans do, just as much as humans do. Because think about it, they could survive out there. We barely can. We can, but we have to know what we're doing. But they're out there the whole time. That's their domain. They know what to do. They know how. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other predators that go after them. You know what I mean? And there's no law out there. So you know, it's like the wild, wild west out there. You know. So, I tell you, okay. In the ocean, the barracuda is the worst. I remember, you know, going snorkel fishing, and we would snorkel fish. We had spare guns, and we dive down, and we like shoot fish and come back up. Look up, barracuda upon the scene. And here's the thing: if you see a barracuda, get out of the water. Just get out, because here's what they do: you look up, you see them, and they go shh, and next thing you know, they hit you from behind, boy. And they say sharks tear you up, barracudas do, because they have like two rows of teeth on the top, two rows of teeth on the bottom, and they open up wide. It's not like a shark that have to come up with this little mouth. Barracudas go stoop and clamp and tear. Yeah, they're like a giant piranha. That's another thing. I've seen those in action too. We don't have them on the island, but I've seen them in action.
In February of 2013, a few residents of a neighborhood in northern Oregon filed reports of strange noises coming from the forest. The noises were described as what sounded like eerie laughter. It was loud and echoed throughout the nearby area. One of the residents that heard the sounds went outside to where they seemed to be coming from and started recording.
Somebody had a pet chimpanzee or something. Get one of them military grade flashlights and flash it through there and see what happens. They don't even have flashlights. Yeah, that sounds like a monkey laughing.
Some think the noises are being made by foxes or coyotes, but others don't think so, saying coyotes, for example, have a much more canine-like shriek and aren't nearly as loud.
It's more like a howl.
It's still unclear what exactly was making the noise that night.
Somebody had a pet monkey that they let go.
Lisa is a girl who owns a YouTube channel where she documents her life living in a van. She travels across North America recording her experience as she goes. The videos almost always follow more of a vlog style, showing the different forests or places she stays at overnight or the journeys to get there. However, in February of 2022, something different was uploaded. Lisa was sleeping in her van when she woke up to the sound of knocking right next to her ear. It was 4:30 in the morning and someone was outside. She sat there frozen, not knowing what to do. The knock then came again, and this time she uttered out a confused hello. There was no response. It would be completely silent for the next 15 minutes. Eventually, she heard footsteps coming back, and this time grabbed her camera to record.
Somebody's back here again.
Maybe that's because you let them know you're the only one in there.
Hello? How can I help you? It's
Ask it.
4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
There was no response.
Of course not.
She quietly got up and went to the front of her van to look outside. In the distance, there were headlights. The car backs away, and so she turns the camera to herself and begins explaining what just happened. A few minutes into this, and she hears footsteps again.
Oh yeah.
I hear footprints.
Building up that nerve to make his move.
Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The 3rd time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking and they hid behind the big tree there. And then they went to a car. The same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time, they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
Looking for a way in.
When it got light outside later that morning, she got out of her van and found footprints all around it.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? They were actually... There's more. Look at that. They came here. They were standing here,
Looks like
as
toes.
you can see.
A lot of viewers believe the man was simply trying to steal valuables from the van. But why then come back 2 more times after you heard someone talking from inside? It's likely the man had worse intentions.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This video was taken by a mountain biker in Vancouver, Canada. He had set up his phone camera to get a shot of him riding down a part of the mountain. Just as he comes down and passes the camera, he suddenly hits the brakes and starts calling out. He then comes back into frame, walking back up the mountain with his bike. As he does so, he keeps looking back behind him. Blocking his path was a bear who was now following him.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I spied dinner.
Hey. 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 Hey!
Oh,
The kid
that's
uses his
something.
bike to make himself look bigger. He hits it on the ground a few times, causing the bear to retreat back to the camera where it knocks it over. The bear then stands over the camera for a while longer. Finally, it retreats completely, allowing the kid to
bears-
retrieve his phone and get back to safety.
The bear is like, there ain't gonna be no evidence of me
On September
busting you
6,
up.
2016, a Reddit post was made linking to a video that claimed to feature a weird noise from the woods. Included was text that read, "I put the kids to bed tonight and heard this loud, really bizarre sound coming from the woods outside my house. It lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. We have a handful of neighbors nearby, but this was too loud to be coming from them. It seemed to be coming from the direction of a nearby AM radio tower. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around but couldn't find anything similar." This is the video.
It sounds like
Commenters immediately started
mechanical.
speculating what the sound could have been. One of them suggested it could have been the sound of high winds passing through a nearby cell tower, the metal on metal being what created the eerie
Yeah,
tone.
it sounds like metal sounds.
But the poster replied saying there was almost no wind that night, and even on days when it was windy, he never heard this sound. Another said the sound was extremely consistent with what it sounds like to drill into a strut or support that's made of high carbon steel, but said that it would be weird to be doing this that late into the night. To this day, it's still unknown what the sound in the video actually is.
Wow, that last sound, ooh, that was creepy. It sounds like a metal screaming. It's kind of something you would hear like a ship grazing against metal or something, like there's metal on the dock and it's going grrr, and it's creeping up around it, which it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. But I've heard it before, you know what I mean? But that was, you have to respect the forest, man. We may think we want to conquer the forest, but it's not our domain. There's animals out there. You understand what I'm saying? And that bear stood over the camera. That bear was like, I ain't gonna have no weaknesses to what I'm gonna do to this fool with the bike. I don't think I have encountered animals and stuff like that, but never on the island. It was always when I went traveling. Because I'm one of those idiots that like to go to rural areas. Like I'm talking about rural areas where, there might be thatched roof houses and stuff like that, Ain't nothing modern, because that's not the culture there, you know what I mean? Because in big cities, it just mimics the culture. If you want to travel and it's safe, go to places where it's like the people are there. That's like I said, as long as it's safe, the people. You go to you go to the big cities and it'll be like going to like New York or Paris or London or something like that, and everybody there is on the hustle and bustle, they in the rat race. You have to go out into the outskirts where the people might not be as have money, they might not be rich, but they're gonna be chilling, and they're gonna share what little they have with you. It's a cool way to travel. And if you're gonna go into the forest, make sure you're going to the forest with people that you know. People just like, I had a friend and he told me this story one time about how it was in Virginia. There was a bear up in a tree and she had two cubs. And these people are standing under the tree with their cameras. Oh, so cute, so cute. So the mother bear started to come down. And as it was coming down, they wouldn't move. So the bear would and make a growling song. And then somebody have to call out to these people and say, hey, I think she wants to come down, move. That's a wild animal. Why are you standing under there? Oh, so cute, so cute. I'm telling you, y'all are some strange people doing that stuff anyway. Y'all, if this, how do I say it? If you love the dark, this is a place for you.